Welcome to Madras Middle School Action Wrestling presents Masquerade Mashup. I am John Mosley, a.k.a. Mose. To my left for I don't know how long. You kind of do whatever you want. It's Dylan Hills, I guess.
Good news, folks. The Star Maker is here. My dear close personal, longtime friend, the Action Wrestling World Champion, Tim Bosby, will be in the main event. We got a scramble kicking things off here, Mose.
A very stacked scramble, dare I say. Talents of different parts of their career, champions and whatnot. And Aaron Wade.
Aaron Wade was locked. The TWE champion.
Undisputed champion.
Handpicked by me to carry that crown.
Oh, I remember.
Outstanding champion, Aaron Wade, TWE, Red Bank, Tennessee. Crushing Big Dave to win that title.
Ooh, Joey Hyder back here at Action Wrestling. Always brings the energy, very confident.
Kind of an old school type of guy, Mose. A little bit of throwback energy. I like that. I like the guys with the sound fundamentals that can work you over in that traditional Oh, Danny O'Ryan.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what kind of action you think you find on NoonanSingles.com?
Out of this world action.
BK and Ace?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I will say that. Okay. Maybe not that quality of handsome, but pretty close. Three talents, no lack of confidence in any of them, I will say, Dylan, which is always exciting with a scramble, with a multi-person match. We've seen Danny a few times, always brings it, very reckless. Great shape, too, showing off the bod. About a week. J-Bag.
Calling himself the Ginger Vendetta, that aforementioned Hot to Go show a week from tonight as this is recorded here. Jameson Shook will take on Mr. Tommy Vendetta in that matchup.
He found the hard cam. Sorry, Dylan. He found it.
Yeah, I'm proud of him, I guess. Action Future Showcase winner. Didn't pin Tim Bosby in the final of that, but that's neither here nor there.
I remember that vividly.
For exciting.
The show's called Masquerade Mashup, Dylan. Rob, with that, this isn't Eyes Wide Shut. I know who that is underneath that mask. Bringing the Masquerade energy, I'm saying. Ugly Duck, King of the Loops, the John Cena of Chester, South Carolina. And, without a doubt, the vet of this entire match. That's a huge pro if you're in the Rob Killjoy camp right now.
No doubt. I'm not gonna lie. He's an outstanding talent. There's one of the reasons that Tim and I picked him to make a statement with right out of the gate, because he's a great veteran. I don't ever deny how good Rob Killjoy is. Outstanding. Look, on paper, I would consider Rob the favorite in this match. I'm just gonna say it. He's the vet. Nobody's more experienced than him in this style of match, but you know, tactically, momentum-wise, strategy-wise, brain power, pure intellect-wise, when you think about who the smartest pure wrestler in that match, got to be Aaron Wade. It got to be.
I was just about to say, like, we know Jameson brings a recklessness, Rob brings a recklessness, Wade and Hyder might be the two with the controlled of that mindset. They still bring it their own way.
Like IQ-wise, Wade has got to be at the top.
You're not going to get me to say yes to that, Dylan. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Well, Hyder might be too. But
yeah, I'm going to go Hyder.
Now, the wild card to me is Daniel Ryan. He's been in action a couple times. He's very dynamic, extremely explosive. I think style-wise, other than maybe Killjoy, this match probably suits him better than anybody else.
Without a doubt. The crazed mind of Rob Killjoy going a million miles a minute. This is just home base for him, though. As you were saying that, Dylan, Wade throwing his gi and everything at the official, now wagging the finger like the adult.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, Wade. I will give Wade, as much as I dislike Wade right now, this is the most dangerous Wade, the best Wade, and again, one that will do anything by any means necessary.
We still got people spilling in.
Heck yeah.
I don't know.
Noonan, Georgia's a hot spot, bro. Big-time A-Town for action.
Hundreds and hundreds of fans here on a Friday night, 7 p.m. early bell time here tonight. Thanks, everybody, for joining us to see.
They did the Cotton Eye Joe.
What will be an exciting show. Another successful championship defense in our main event later on. But right now, look at Wade here. Nice explosiveness there from Aaron Wade. Almost got him on that drop down.
Still going. Wade. Man, early advantage. Danny up and right back down in the cover.
He almost stole it.
He did.
He almost swiped it right there, Mos.
Again, just efficiency, right? Here comes J-Bag, though. Shook, very locked in right now. We talk about how active Jameson is, and you see it with the little moments like that.
Well executed. Almost got him again.
Love the matchup with these two, Danny and Jameson.
Oh, he just hit him with that big boy boot there.
He's a tall fella. He is tall fella.
Big guy.
Your streaming device does not do him justice. Jameson, taller in person. Hyder grabs that top rope. That's smart, yeah.
He went to the well one too many times there. Same technique. Oh, wait, maybe not.
There you go, J-Bag. Mr. Shook.
He's getting into that rhythm. He's getting that rhythm.
Yeah, Jameson absolutely locked in right now. Without a doubt, the last couple of years, his whole career essentially feels like he's getting better and better by the week, by the day. But Rob Killjoy, the wily vet, got caught. Shook with the advantage over Rob.
I think he roped him in. I think he roped the vet in. He knew Rob was up back there. That's very smart from Jameson Shook.
TWE Performance Combine in the house.
One of the many stars I've IP'd.
God bless.
Goodness.
Aaron Wade, which the strikes of Aaron Wade, that is his bag, normally the kicks, but that's what Wade does.
These two have a rich history. I believe the first match of Jameson Shook's career was actually against Aaron Wade. TW Crash Course a couple years back. Oh, man. Hot shot.
Ducks up. Wade all the way to the outside. Good night caught. Hyder as well. Killjoy not done. Down goes Danny. He got everybody else. It was already down. I mean, that was a strike for Mr. Rob Killjoy.
How about that?
Danny up quick, though. That was sick PK. Shook, not even worried, just going to fly.
Oh, my God. Look at the dexterity of Danny O'Ryan. And he's ready to go.
Let's go. O'Ryan with the big-time splash effect moment.
He's explosive. He doesn't fear anything. He's been in a lot of big matches for a relatively young career. Danny O'Ryan
shook them all up.
When you have the height advantage that Jameson has, Mos, I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy for anybody to clear, but like it's easier for you to clear that strand.
And he's so athletic, and we kind of forget it at times because Jameson, again, that striking ability. Known if you're coming out of that TWE Performance Combine, you got hands, you're tough. Jameson, though, so athletic, so quick, but in there with Rob, who we always talk about it, Dylan, just still a career like his, underrated strikes.
Nobody quite like Rob Killjoy. I will say that.
That's nasty.
Every time I look up, there's like 20 more people walking in. What a crowd. A lot of ugly people in the crowd. We can't really do anything about it. They paid.
Shout out to Oink Joint. I disregard Dylan's mean comments. Oink Joint rules. Look what I said. What's Danny? Oh my!
Another really smart tactic from Danny O'Ryan.
Absolute high IQ. Now cracks Killjoy. Does not take his eyes off the prize. Danny O'Ryan.
Oh, look at that. Quick snap. Oh, what's into a wheelbarrow position.
Go up! Threw a big enough curveball. Got Killjoy! Not enough.
Oh, I thought he had him.
Bro, talk about the the out-of-the-box thinking in a moment like that to get one over on Rob. And that's a huge feather in the cap, but not enough for the dub.
He snapped that one so quick. Orion getting him up. He likes to use that buckle bomb variation, Mose.
Killjoy's still there.
Hyder, man.
Too strong.
You know, Hyder's really picked his spots in this match. You got to give that young man credit. He's really played it smart.
So slept on, this kid. Without a doubt, maybe the most overlooked of the 5 in this match that we've talked about so far for sure. Recently, a win over Annika Murphy here at Action, which across multiple promotions, you know what that means down
big win.
Southeast and the Midwest. And he made a little title gesture, Dylan Hills, I will say real quick.
He's welcome to lose to Tim.
Maybe eyes on the prize, looking to get another win here tonight over 4 very, Warriors. This would be a huge win for ever come out here with a dub. Big measuring stick matchup, our opening contest here, Masquerade mashup. Mashing on that chest is Killjoy, but Hyder's still there. Maybe not now.
Yeah, these scrambles, they have a way of putting you on the map and elevating you. If you're already on the map in action, this is a quick way to sort of elevate yourself, put yourself in a top-tier position. Try to hook
strong.
Oh, my goodness.
And the bridge! Dastardly Aaron Wade. Very smart, very wise, and very efficient. Good
tornado kick. He can pin him. Oh,
he got him too. It was too much. Literally knocked Hyder out of the ring.
That's really bad luck there. If you're Aaron Wade, you can't get frustrated, most.
And these two know each other very well.
Yeah.
Shotgun blast. Shook. Impaled right there by the double from Wade, who was locked all the way in. Big title defense tomorrow for Wade. Got caught.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the angle on that
get out of there quick. Oh, Orion.
I have no idea where Danny came from. That's crazy. Jameson shook.
Yeah.
Fudge your life.
This is where being a one-fall match makes a big difference. Hyder again, man. He's been, I think, the most opportunistic guy in this match.
Yes.
And in a scramble, those are often the people that find the way to win.
With this kind of competition, this match is somehow both a sprint and a marathon. And what you're saying is so on the point for Hyder. Those moments taking advantage can steal you this kind of win. But Killjoy's still there. Always gonna be there. King of the loops.
What? He just stacked up everybody. I think he got a double stop variation on 2.
Bro, hasn't been this riled up since Double Soup Tuesday. Danny O'Reilly, I'm so impressed every time we see Danny. Just stealing the show, can't get the dub though. I think it's a smart move by Shook.
Oh, Ryan, to his credit, tried to hold on to those ropes there. Oh, man!
Well, Rob with a little assist there, and then gets cracked.
Oh, second time's a charm. He went for this earlier.
And Rob might be out of the shoulders.
Went for this earlier.
Furious combo, Poison Rana. Oh, my God. Rob Killjoy is in another dimension.
Oh, but yeah, Rob put the brakes on.
Quack, quack. Is it Wade? Was that what it was?
Yeah. Again, it's a one-fall match. This isn't elimination. And in these one-fall matches, you got to constantly have eyes in the back of your head.
And that was a kill shot that quacked the Ripper for Killjoy. Backslide!
He helped roll through.
And those little moments, like you said, Dylan, can steal the whole show. Joy Driver.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Oh, is that Wade?
Oh, he stole it!
Aaron Wade!
15-minute time limit. Currently in the ring, total combined weight, 335 pounds, Starman, Harley Rock, and in living Technicolor, you are watching Victor Analog.
Victor Analog and Starman Harley Rock.
Starman from the Nintendo game?
There's a star. Oh! All jokes aside, I think they just made a...
We can't keep singing that song for all the Bowie singing.
And their opponents, being led to the ring by John capital letter E period Bravo. Total combined weight, 491 pounds, Sabotage, Sean Logan, and the gentle...
Look at the hat on Bravo.
Allow me to reintroduce myself!
I'm the Mountie.
My name is John, capital letter E, period, aka Alpha Bravo!
He added the alpha?
When you have Bruce Hamilton watching your back, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Sergeant No Slaughter out here.
Allow me to reintroduce to you Bruce Hamilton, Sean Logan, ladies and gentlemen, the Bravo family!
Well, as we are contractually obligated to get our eardrums blown out by John capital letter E period Bravo on every show, we do want to send our well wishes to Davey Vega. Obviously, an illness keeping him out of action tonight. We do hope to see you back in an AAW ring sometime soon.
For a second, I thought they were bringing up the classic Davey Vega shit. Davey's not even
It's
here.
close enough. But Victor Analog and Starman Harley Rock, two men that impressed in a recent AAW tryout, going toe-to-toe with the Bravo family. And I don't know if this is how you want to make your AAW debut. I don't want to face Bruce Hamilton, you know, if I'm 20 matches, 30 matches into my career.
What's the over-under on Bravo getting involved in this match, as he does in almost every contest that he has with his men?
Not juicy enough odds for me to take action. Logan gets back up to his feet and catches him with a drop kick.
Sean Logan rocking a 1997 Chris Jericho bob up top.
You know, it's
Come on, baby.
It's deadly, effective, pretty handsome, awkward. You know, I think all those adjectives describe Sean Logan.
Starman getting the big tag here.
Starman, Harley Rock, the legal combatant, trying to get Victor Analog. Oh, Starman with a hellacious right hand or left hand. The southpaw catches Sean Logan on the jaw. Logan, though, able to land on his feet and makes the tag.
All right, now the match starts. We're going to have Starman, who weighs one of Hamilton's legs.
Analog and Harley Rock trying to take the big man down.
They thought that would work. They thought that would work.
Oh, God. You underestimate Bruce Hamilton.
There's a Starman being thrown across the ring.
And now Hamilton charges in. His entire body weight behind that splash in the corner. And
Oh,
Harley Rock laid to waste, and Victor Analog
He picked the man up by his bladder.
might have just made the biggest mistake of his life.
Yeah, you spin around with that elbow. It's really going to matter with this guy. He's a brick wall.
Oh, and gets caught dead weight, middle of the ring, and just shoved off with ease. And the 2023 World Strength Games under 265 gold medal winner puts Harley Rock down. And Logan makes the tag for himself, and now the leg hooked because he respects him.
In 2 minutes, 39 seconds, your winners,
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bravo!
We just announced the tour with Noah, and it's none other than Noah's own Taishi Ozawa greeting us in this second half mark. Well, we're starting out with one of Noah's stars. Ozawa-san is here in Tottenham Park. We see his moves. Can you do that? No! There was a video game once. Why don't you have a go? Because I'll probably put my hip out. Why don't you have a go? I'd like to see that.
unfortunately, it would not end well for anybody involved. However, it's not the best time to be Taishi Ozawa-san. However, because he has got to go up against true grit, Connor Mills, a man mark that has been on a bit of a mean streak of late.
Well, Connor Mills is frankly a no-nonsense fighter. He doesn't want the adulation of the fans. He doesn't want to shake your hand. He just wants to turn up, beat you up, get the winner's purse. In his way, Taishi Ozawa. But I'll tell you what, did you see the announcements for our Noah tour?
It was absolutely huge. 3 days, Edinburgh, Manchester and London.
Oh, and just that little thing about Marufuji will be in attendance.
Yeah, just
Marufuji.
Just Marufuji, you know.
Marufuji is coming to Britain in September. You need to get your tickets quick because they're going to sell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my left, representing Noah, Taishi Ozawa!
Massively
And
popular
his
here in
opponent,
Progress.
from London, England, True Grit, Connor Mills!
Connor Mills, not popular, doesn't care.
Yeah, ever since being eliminated from the Thunder Masters, Connor Mills has just been on an absolute mean streak. Just bullying people left, right and centre, Mark.
Well, in all of our other international contests, in the first half, we saw a handshake, a show of respect. Connor Mills not even entertaining the idea. He doesn't care if you're from Japan, from Mexico, from Wolverhampton, he'll just beat you up.
Wrist lock from Taishi Ozawa. Neck bridge from Mills, looking to out-wrestle, and essentially Ozawa came to the UK, just like Yoichi, to hone his skills, to learn the way of British wrestling, because that British style, and especially here in Progress, that British strong style is unlike any wrestling anywhere in the world. And
All out there by Mills. Mills looking confident, and he should be. He's coming off a big win against Simon Miller at For the Love of Progress 2.
But Miller announced as being part of Super Strong Style 16. Of course, folks, we are on the road to Super Strong Style 16. The next stop on the tour will take us all the way to Philadelphia at WrestleMania weekend on April 5th. Then we'll be back for one bump or two at the Electric Ballroom. And then we will be hitting Super Strong Style 16. And you've got to believe, Mark, that Connor Mills must be fuming that he went and beat a man that had booked his place already, unbeknownst to him.
Well, if he can defeat Ozawa, he has got a surefire claim for Super Strong Style 16. Well, 2 wins in a row. You can't ignore that. But Ozawa is not going to make that easy for Connor Mills.
Kick right under the jaw. Look at this, going for the shooting star, and Mills able to move out of the way.
Ozawa, beautiful reversal there.
Lying in wait. You see Mills keeps clutching at that left bicep. It is heavily taped up with that kinesio tape. And will Ozawa use that as a target? Or is that Bushido going to, that's that fighting spirit?
How has he done that injury? Probably just, oh no. Probably getting it back for stuff like that. Ozawa disrespected, misses with the strike and takes a pair, a trifecta of kicks. There's a fourth.
That would have been a knockout if Mills hadn't ducked that. Oh, drop kick.
Onto that injured
I
arm.
was going to say, yeah, right to the injured arm, and it turns out Ozawa's noticed it.
Well, Ozawa's drop kick, thing of beauty.
don't think Connor Mills was aesthetically pleased by that, though. And look, he's right onto that injured arm, and Mills clearly in a lot of pain.
Not sure if that is a bear I would want to poke.
Mills or Ozawa?
Yes.
Either. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Irish whip sends Mills across. Step up, we're looking for a monkey flip attempt, but Mills able to reverse. Oh, dragon screw leg whip right off the top.
Vicious, vicious.
And if that isn't the key word for everything Mills is doing lately, I don't know what is.
And it looks like Mills is going to push the advantage with a huge forearm to the face. Oh, right in the spine.
Well, look at this cocky pink cover with
That
the
ain't gonna do it.
knees across the chest.
That ain't gonna do it.
Come on, Mills.
Connor Mills, one of the nastiest mean streaks in all of British wrestling. He just doesn't care who he's hurting. He just wants to go out there and hurt people. He's a thug. And, well,
Oh, a knee breaker.
let's be honest, it works.
And another dragon screw leg whip. And Mark, I'm not sure if Connor Mills has come into this match with this as a game plan. Kick out at 2 from Ozawa.
You almost wonder if the focus on the leg is a revenge for him focusing on Mills's arm.
I mean, he kicked it a few times, so yeah. Maybe it wasn't a game plan, but it's something that's been offered up on a silver platter for him.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me in any way if Connor Mills were a vindictive man. In fact, he is, isn't he? He is vindictive.
He's looking for that invert TKO, but Ozawa able to counter. Look at this, wrenching the ankle.
Mr. X screw.
Oh, select 1, 2.
Is it?
Oh, smart moves from Taishi Ozawa.
Ozawa clutching that leg.
I think the word is atamanai, but I might be wrong.
I don't speak Japanese.
I have been in the past.
Elbowed him in the face. Mills clutching at his jaw.
Comes flying in. Oh, picture perfect. Missile drop kick.
I mean, there are venues where he would have hit his head with the height he got there. This beautiful dome. I think he got vertigo. Would have got vertigo up there.
Gut wrench. Oh, but Mills able to escape and, essentially,
chop block.
yeah, that leg buckling for Taishi Ozawa. We're down to one leg with Ozawa, one arm with Mills. Oh, cyclone kick. Not sure if you got all of it.
Well, you wonder if maybe that injured leg is what done that.
Gut wrench powerbomb. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only, folded him up like an accordion.
Nasty powerbomb. Not enough to put away Connor Mills, though. Mills down, but not out.
Well, you see some people sit out in a powerbomb, other people just stand up and jackknife. But to go down to the knee just adds that extra torque. Looking for the 450, but again.
But you see the knee?
I
did. See the knee?
Oh my goodness!
Kicking to the temple.
Picks him up. Oh, Fisherman's Buster. 1, 2. Oh!
He kicked out.
2 count only. Oh wait, the heel hook.
He's got a heel
hook
hook
locked in.
Nope. Escape by the rope break. Not really a fair break there by Mills. Getting kicked in his face for his troubles.
Look at this rebound. Rebound warrior. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Torture rack position. Oh, Dominator.
That clutching at his arm, you've got to think that maybe that's playing a factor, and there's the win.
And it's that Dominator that
Here is your winner, Connor Mills.
even with a bum arm, Mark, Connor Mills able to hit that Dominator, and It was lights out for Ozawa.
He was determined to hit that move. The first escape by Ozawa. He got it.
How adorable. Last time you were here, Bubblegum, you didn't stand a chance against Josh Bodum. Who knows what on earth was going through the minds of the Revolution Pro Wrestling matchmakers, but they decided to give you yet another opportunity to come all the way down from Manchester, that dirt hole, to come to Portsmouth for yet another chance at the British Cruiserweight Championship.
Introducing the champion. He is your reigning and defending undisputed British Cruiserweight champion. He is the loose cannon, Josh
Now a man, in my opinion, Revolution Pro Wrestling as a whole can be proud of. A man that carries that championship with pride, with poise. That man should be top of the bill everywhere he goes. Not in the ring with two, quite frankly, subpar opponents. Coming off a massive victory off of Jushin Thunder Liger at Summer Sizzler. And quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, Andy, this man never lost his first match with Jushin Thunder Liger. Shoddy officiating.
He lost his first match with Jushin Thunder Liger fair and square, and he won his second match with Jushin Thunder Liger not so
fair and square. Fair and
he
square.
Those ropes into his groin as he was coming into the ring, which allowed him to hit that bliss buster, Andy. And if you say that's fair, then
well, I'll say it's fair if you say the first match was fair. It was fast counted. Josh Bodum wasn't ready. You don't treat the British Cruiserweight Championship with that kind of behaviour. That referee should have been the one that was indefinitely suspended. Connor Stanley potentially could be a better referee than Chris Roberts.
So you're suggesting that Connor Stanley should become
head official
over my dead body.
And what else is going to happen over my dead body is Josh Bodum losing that British Cruiserweight Championship.
So you're going to help him, are you?
If I need to. No. My point is, David Starr, like Bubblegum, is another wasted journey. He's come all the way from Manchester, probably took him 5 hours to get here. He's gone from one dump of Manchester to another, and then you've got David Starr, who pretends to be a good person, but really is nothing but the cockiest man I think in pro wrestling. That could be one.
Look at this, Josh Bodum looking for guillotine early on David Starr, but watch out because there's Bubblegum going for a waistlock. And all three men face off. And
I will go. This seems a little bit unfair to me. Why is Josh Bodum seems to be pigeonholed against two opponents in one go?
Josh Bodum.
We know Bubblegum and David Starr are the best of friends. They must be. They would have come up with a horrendous game plan to beat Josh Bodum between them.
Andy, this is not a 2-on-1 contest. This is not a handicap match. This is very much every man for himself. The undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship lies in the balance. Bubblegum and David Starr. There's not much to choose between the pair of them in terms of a top contender, so we're sticking them both in there. Josh Bodum wants to prove he's the best junior heavyweight in Revolution Pro Wrestling. Now's his chance to prove it. Watch out. David Starr goes behind. Josh Bodum with a switch. Neither of these three men want to be on the receiving end of one of these German suplexes, do they?
I don't blame them.
David Starr goes through the legs. Roll through. This one's going to be difficult to call. And this one could be over in an instant. Just a 1 count there. Nice side headlock takedown from David Starr into a head scissors from Bubblegum. And Josh Bodum with a side headlock takedown of his own. All 3 men exchanging these side headlock takedowns. It seems the counter of the day is that head scissors as all 3 men face off.
All 3 men seem to be evenly matched so far. But we know what Josh Bodum is capable. Josh Bodum has that killer instinct that I think is lacking in the pretty boy Bubblegum. Spends far too much time in the gym. Takes far too much time taking naked selfies.
Far too much time in the gym.
But he could spend an hour less in the gym, an hour less taking naked selfies in the sunbed room, and instead he should be tape studying.
Seem to know a lot about his naked selfies in the suntan.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. I'm just saying it was there and unnecessary.
Bubblegum gets a boot up. David Starr connects with a forearm. Bodum in some trouble now. And let's not forget that Bodum's cheated to defeat both these 2 men in recent weeks.
There you go, working in tandem. This is supposed to be every man for himself.
And every now and again, it's nice to see Josh Bodum get what he deserves. I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed that one a little bit. Bubblegum goes behind again. And this time David Starr with a single leg takedown. David Starr cartwheels out of it. These 2 men so agile as Bubblegum hits that springboard Hurricane Rana. What athleticism. Hoists David Starr up onto the shoulders. Nice roll through from Bubblegum. Springboard moonsault through to his feet. Great agility. Able to traverse in midair. Misses high. Connects low. And how good is this young man? Bubblegum connects. 1, 2. And Josh Bodum may have just saved the Cruiserweight Championship for himself right there as he connects with a big kick on Bubblegum on the outside.
That's how good he is, and he's not as good as Josh Bodum. And neither is Dave. Yeah.
The kick square to the spine and the forearm square to the jaw. Your eyes lit up on that kick.
Of course they did. I think they heard that all the way in Guam, Andy.
David Starr, though, turns Josh Bodum inside out, tosses him outside. Josh Bodum hangs on.
Why would you do that?
For innovative offense like that.
Wasted
Andy.
motion. This boy needs to be in the ring to lose his championship belt. Not on the outside.
And let's not forget, David Starr's been in the ring twice before with Josh Bodum. Once before with Bubblegum. He was successful against Bubblegum, but on neither occasion was he successful against Bodum. And that's what Josh Bodum has against both these men. He's defeated both of them. Big back body drop there. It was like Bubblegum was going to go for Bodum, but decided to target David Starr instead, and that was a mistake, as there's a lobotomy from Bodum on David Starr, and into Gory on Bubblegum, and Bubblegum is out of this contest.
Bubblegum just saved his own life by that last ounce of effort he had to grab that top rope and stop himself free falling to the floor.
Well, he broke his fall somewhat, but that's still a long way down. There's
Certainly
no protective
long enough.
mats on the outside. And essentially, Bubblegum's been neutralised, and we're down to David Starr and Josh Bodum. And Josh Bodum may think this is his best chance of getting a victory here to go one-on-one with David Starr, a man he's beaten twice before. But David Starr firing back. Knotting up the hamstring was Josh Bodum there. And Bubblegum again neutralised by Josh Bodum. And it's very clear to me, it seems, that Josh Bodum wants no part of Bubblegum. And Bubblegum, let's not forget, holds a pinfall victory over Josh Bodum in that tag team match where he teamed with Will Ospreay against Bodum and Zach Gibson.
That's something Bodum's not going to forget in a hurry, Andy. He knows, the stakes are at an all-time high here. He could be beaten by either man and lose that championship belt, which again, not to go on too much about it, that seems ridiculous if you ask me.
Well, Josh Bodum, he's proven himself to be, as questionable as he is, some of his actions outside the ring, he's proven himself to be a fighting and a great cruiserweight champion.
The greatest cruiserweight champion Revolution Pro has
Arguably.
ever... No, not arguably, without any shadow of a doubt. This man beat the man that we now know as Finn Balor, one of the top wrestlers in the world.
Bubblegum inadvertently gets taken out by David Starr, and watch out in the ring, into Gory from Josh Bodum.
Was it inadvertent?
Well, it really doesn't matter, it's inconsequential, it was oh no!
What was funny about that? David Starr tried to protect his head. He doesn't know what that was, does he?
The Bodum breaker. That's 2 knees to the spine.
That man has no idea.
Well, he does now, doesn't he?
The if he's conscious.
It's almost like he's taken that move before, but really, it's so instinctive for a wrestler to try and protect your head, especially the back of your head. You don't want to be taking punishment there. That opens up the spine.
The most vulnerable parts of the body is your back of your head. Like we teach in wrestling, tuck your head at any opportunity. David Starr, though, you can't tuck your spine, unfortunately.
Oh! David Starr lighting up Josh Bodom. And David Starr letting out all his frustrations on Josh Bodom. And believe me, those frustrations have been building up for some time. Starr now, he doesn't bother hitting the ropes. He only needs a little bit of momentum to connect with that forearm. But Josh Bodom throws him to the outside. And what's he going to be looking for now? Perhaps that Bliss Buster. Oh no! David Starr had it scouted. He counters, and here comes Bubblegum. And this time it's Bubblegum who inadvertently connects with David Starr. And now Bubblegum's walked into position. He never saw it. Oh, big back body drop from Bubblegum. Saved this contest for himself.
Can't win that championship belt on a count out.
Absolutely not.
And why is the referee not counting right now? His boy needs to go back to wrestling school.
Oh! And he connects with Bodom. And watch out, because here comes David Starr. And David Starr connects with Bubblegum. And Bodom somehow managed to get himself out of the way. And look at super kick from Josh Bodom. What's Josh Bodom got in mind? We know he's not afraid to put his body on the line. Josh Bodom, the undisputed British Cruiserweight champion. He's got there by taking risks. And he might be about to take the biggest risk of them all. Wipes out both men. And that risk paid off from the loose cannon.
Of course it paid off. That wouldn't be as much of a risk as you try and tell people it is. That was a calculated decision made by our British Cruiserweight champion.
What I will say, Andy, is what I've really noticed in this championship reign of Josh Bodom, the third British Cruiserweight championship reign of Josh Bodom, is he's connecting more often than not on these high-risk maneuvers. His offense is much more measured. He still takes those risks, but they pay off so much more often. And now he's looking for a Bodom breaker on Bubblegum, but Bubblegum fights out. Hurricane Rana from Bubblegum. This could be his moment. Face buster. Hook of the leg. But David Starr saves the contest for not just himself, but also for Josh Bodom. And there, Andy, is an example. You're saying that it's a 2-on-1 contest. Quite frankly, it's not. It's every man for himself. And there was a great example of that fact. As now, they're about to put an exclamation point on that statement I just made as they go into war with each other.
So the point you're actually making is neither men can be trusted. Josh Bodom went in there with the game plan.
I'm saying
go
it's
it alone.
Every man for himself.
When it suits him, of course.
Bubblegum sent off her ropes.
Why does every wrestler in our...
Oh, he went for that tilt-a-whirl DDT. David Starr put on the brakes, but Bubblegum connects with a low sweeping kick. And there's us. Oh, he went for the 619. David Starr moves out the way, connects with a kick to the midsection. Oh, flatliners him into the ring.
Bodom, he's going to want to finish. He's going to want to stop this.
Josh Bodom breaks up the cover with a shooting star press. And now all three men are down.
I don't think Josh got as much of that as he wanted, actually, Andy.
Well, I think all Josh wanted was to break up that pinning attempt, and he was successful in that. I don't think the results matter as long as he's still in this contest, as long as he's still the undisputed British Cruiserweight champion, and somehow Josh Bodom nips up, and you're gushing, Andy. Sit down.
They've got to. These two here, they are so hell-bent on destroying each other that they seem to have forgotten about Bubblegum.
They need to have eyes in the back of their head. It's probably the second good point you've made tonight. Bubblegum's still very much a part of his contest. There seems to be a real deep animosity between Josh Bodom and David Starr, but Josh Bodom seems to have knocked David Starr out of the equation for now. And like you say, Bubblegum, the serial benefactor here, because he's got Josh Bodom on his own in the middle of the ring.
And David Starr back to his feet, climbing the apron.
He's trying, and he catches Bubblegum. And there's Josh Bodom. He's got Josh Bodom as well, and both men's heads driven to the side of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, Andy. And now what's David Starr got in mind?
nothing by the looks of it.
He hits the ropes. He went for a pair of clotheslines, but got hit by a pair of super kicks. Josh Bowden went for the revolution kick. Bubblegum ducks out, and Josh Bowden connects with the back of the skull. And we spoke about how vulnerable the back of the skull is. And there's a reverse Hurricane Rana. Bowden went for the pump kick, but got caught by the knee. And David Starr turns him inside out. And Bubblegum from nowhere with a super kick on Starr. And Andy, all three men are down. What a match we're witnessing.
But Bowden, he's showing signs of life. But they're all coming to their feet fairly quickly. All three men know what's at stake. Bubblegum recently lost a championship match to Josh Bowden. David Starr, they're trading victories. They know if Josh Bowden comes out the victory here, he's on a roll of a lifetime. Are they going to find themselves in championship contention anytime soon?
And Bubblegum again sweeps the leg of David Starr. Can he connect this time? 619 connects from Bubblegum on David Starr. Now can Bubblegum capitalise? This could be his moment. This could be his moment to crown his biggest singles championship goal in his whole entire professional wrestling career. The Cruiserweight Championship lies in the balance, but David Starr cuts him off. Bubblegum goes for a ride. Tomorrow, driver from David Starr, but Josh Bowden rolls him up. He's got the tights, Andy. He's got the tights.
How could you see?
I'm looking at the monitor right next to us, Andy. He had a handful of tights.
Why are you watching them? I'm watching the match.
Oh, I bet you are. When it suits you. When it suits you, Andy.